Hello, I'm Barry Duncan, and I'd like to talk to you about the common factors of psychotherapy. The client is the heart, and the alliance is the soul of change. And I invoke Aretha for two reasons. One, of course, is that she is the queen of soul, and second is that the alliance deserves far more respect. So here are the so-called common factors of change. Pretty complicated, huh? But let's make this less complicated and go to the heart and soul of change. So let's get rid of feedback effects, open expectancy, and model and technique. And that leaves us with the heart and soul of change. That big yellow ball on the top left of the screen represents client factors. The client's resources, relational support, and community connections account for most of how change happens in therapy. Everything about the client that has nothing to do with us. Next, if we take that pale blue circle and we expand it into that center circle, we get the amount of variance accounted for by the treatment itself. And guess what? Therapists account for most of the variance of any treatment being delivered, right? So you are the most important aspect of any treatment being delivered. And then finally, there are alliance effects. The client's perception of the alliance accounts for up to 50% of how change happens. Should it be any surprise to us that the client and the therapist, the human beings and their relationship, matter most to outcome regardless of model and technique? I don't think so. So what does the research suggest? If clients account for 86% of how change happens, what does that mean? Well, it means that we should privilege clients' experience and rally their resources to the cause. But is this what the field promotes?
Well, I'm here to tell you that you're probably going to find out as you go out there that you're not going to amount to jack squat.
That's right. Instead, the field promotes the killer Ds of client diminishment: dysfunction, disorder, disability, disease, deficit, damaged. I really think it's time for us to rally our resources and next, of course, are therapist effects or therapist factors. Therapist factors have 7 times the impact of model and technique. Now, this isn't your technical acumen, but rather who you are as a person. So if you account for most of the variance of any treatment being delivered, then your beliefs and attitudes about people, their ability to change, and yourself matter significantly to outcome. Your authenticity and comfort in your own skin, your ability to embrace uncertainty, and your acceptance that therapy is a true partnership founded on privileging the client. Model and technique are important, but these things about you are far more so. And finally, there's the alliance, that neglected old friend, the soul of change. There's over 1,000 research findings that show that the quality alliance is a more potent predictor of outcome than orientation, experience, or professional discipline. And it's the factor that accounts for most of therapists' differences. The ability to engage people in their resources, even those who don't want to be there, separates the best therapists from the rest. So the odds for change when you combine a resourceful client, a strong alliance, and an authentic therapist who brings her or himself to the show are certainly worth betting on, a cause for hope, and responsible for my unswerving faith in psychotherapy as a healing endeavor. And please check out our new website, www.betteroutcomesnow.com, where you'll find 250 free resources about PCOMs, as well as improving your therapy via enhancing the common factors that I talked about today. And don't forget to check out the new PCOMs manual.